I'm gonna start from the bottom and talk about these badges. Worm, Trapper, and Tireless Defender, I don't use. Rim Protector, I just leave it on bronze. I don't see a difference in terms of the boost to take over when it's in Hall of Fame, so I just leave it in bronze. And in terms of getting snatch blocks and everything, you'll be fine with just bronze Rim Protector. Rebound Chaser, either gold or Hall of Fame. Off-ball pets, Pick Dodger, Pickpocket, I don't use. Pickpocket, I don't spam steals like that, so I don't use it. And Pogo Stick, since inside defense is trash, you can just spam blocks, and that way, hopefully you get a good animation and a good shot contest. And post-move lockdown, post-move lockdown and moving truck, I would only use these on the 1v1 court. Not a lot of people usually post up on threes and wreck. Lightning Reflexes never used. Intimidator, gold or Hall of Fame. Interceptor, depends how well you play the passing lane. Sometimes I don't even use Interceptor, but I think there's a bit of difference using it on bronze. Heart Crusher, I never used it. And Defensive Leader, I would only use this on Hall of Fame, and I only use it when I'm playing with a team. Clamps, this is pretty useful for my undersized big, so I can pretty much guard 1 through 5. Chase Down Artist, I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I don't personally use it. With the brick wall, sometimes I use it in silver, but I get a lot of moving screens calls, so I would just suggest gold or Hall of Fame. And box, in my opinion, if you're an undersized big, you're probably gonna need this in Hall of Fame. Gold or Hall of Fame. This is my normal setup when just playing with randoms on rack. And if I do play in a squad, which rarely ever happens, and I'm playing next to a pretty good big, I would get rid of post move lockdown, lower my brick wall, intimidator, rebound chaser, and put defensive leader in Hall of Fame just to be a team player. So my finishing badges, I'm gonna just go through these badges and I'll show you guys my normal setup I rock with. Acrobat. When the game first came out, I used to use Fancy Footwork on Hall of Fame, and Fancy Footwork and Acrobat kind of went hand in hand, so I would use these two badges, but now I don't use them. Back Down Punisher, Drop Stepper, these post move badges I don't use because my post hook, my post moves aren't that high, so I don't use these 3 badges. Consistent Finisher, I would suggest using Consistent Finisher Hall of Fame, also Pro Touch Hall of Fame. These 2 badges are a lifesaver for slashers. Contact Finisher Hall of Fame for sure. Cross key Scorer, I've never used this badge. Same goes with Fast Break Finisher. In terms of Giant Slayer, I tried Giant Slayer, but I think Slithery Finisher is a much better badge. Lob City Finisher, I would usually just leave this in silver because not a lot of people actually throw lobs. Pick and Roller, I don't use this badge. Pullback Boss, I don't use this badge. You're better off using Pro Touch and Consistent Finisher rather than Putback Boss. Relentless Finisher, I don't even put Relentless Finisher anymore. Teardropper, I tried it in Hall of Fame and it was pretty ass. And Showtime, never really used it. And I'll show you guys the normal setup I rock with. So Consistent Finisher, Pro Touch, Contact Finisher in Hall of Fame, Lob City on silver, and Slithery Finisher in Hall of Fame. So I would suggest these badges if you want to finish at the rim better and get more contact dunks. In terms of shooting badges, if I know I'm playing with someone who has dimer, I would just put catch and shoot. But most of the time, I'm using slippery off ball. This allows me to slip during the pick and roll, and like the big can't really bump and chuck me. So slippery off ball allows me to get easy open looks in the paint. And my playmaking badges, I would only use downhill on gold or quick first step on gold. As you've seen in my videos, I go coast to coast with this badge. But I've been using quick first step recently because it helps me more in the half court situation. I still get that quick first step when I get the rebound, so I'm still faster than most bigs. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys a gameplay where I go up against two bigs, and they put my player at the center position. This usually happens to me a lot when I play with randoms, and I hate going up against two big lineups, but I'll show you guys how I deal with them. And yeah, enjoy the video. As you can see, I'm going up against a 7-2 player. It don't even matter how tall they are. I can still get boards, and I'm still able to finish at a pretty good percentage. As you can see, I'm dunking over his big ass. And just a quick tip here, learn how to box out. You don't have to go for the rebound all the time, but just learn how to box out. And you can see in action here the bronze interceptor, and it's very effective. And now I'm leading the fast break, see what I can do with it. Hopefully my teammate could get easy bucket here. Holy shit, what the fuck was that? Just a quick tip here, you gotta know how to move around and find open spaces, and that way you could get easy buckets. If randoms trusted me more with the ball, I can make a lot of plays, especially from high post. As you can see here, just easy dime. Again you'll see interceptor in action in this clip here. But don't you hate it when people don't know how to play transition defense? As a big, I'm always the first one getting back. That shouldn't be my job. Like, I don't even go for offensive boards anymore. I just play transition defense so I don't give up easy bucket. And especially since they put me in center. Inside defense is already ass, and I can't really do anything about that. And again, people just take dumb shots, and they don't know how to get back in transition. As a big, I'm the first one back. Yeah, again, I just want to show what my player is capable of. Getting defensive stops, and look at how fast my guy runs. I'm just outrunning everybody. I hope he would have passed me the ball here earlier and I would have yam on that guy, but that's okay. And in terms of offensive boards, I don't usually go for them. I just occasionally get timely offensive rebounds. Oh shit. Yeah, most of the time I'm just going in transition, trying to stop easy buckets, but that time didn't work out there. So me and this guy's trying to work a picking disaster. And again, I'm always the first one in transition. And again, in terms of boxing out, you don't have to go for the boards all the time. You just have to box them out. And as you can see, he's so eager to get the boards that he just gets a foul. Yo, inside defense is so ass. Look at this shit. There's more clips in this video where this guy just gets bailed out with some terrible shots, but hey, he makes it. I guess it's a good shot. Again, here I have another clip of just boxing out the big. That's why you need Hall of Fame box. And just, you don't have to go for a rebound all the time, man. I'm telling you. Trying to make a play going here. Team gets blocked. I get the O board. Trying to kick it out. Alright, fine. I'll just take it myself. If my teammates are breaking, I'm just going to take it up. It doesn't matter. And yeah, another tip I could give you is just don't be scared to get blocked. Just go up with it. Especially if you have like higher dunk ratings. Just go up with it. And you know, when people get mad, they just spam X right away and an inbound. And that way you could get easy steals. And let me see what my teammate could do here. Okay. It's looking good. Yeah, he shouldn't have fucking made that shit. And in this half here, this is where I struggle a lot, where the big man gets a lot of bullshit. Look at this. I hate how it just falls in their hands and doesn't even time his layup. Gets easy bucket anyways. Here I should have boxed out, and he's just way taller than me. He just gets the board. And when I'm on the only big, I tried contesting this. I shouldn't have done it. Should have just kept my position and boxed out. And yeah, he gets another BS finish on me. It's like 3 smothered in a row he's just making, but it's whatever. It's such a pain in the ass going up against 2 bigs as when they put me as the primary center because my guy is so short. There they get the box out and easy bucket again because no one else is in the paint is able to contest them. Let's see what my teammates can do here. Okay. Yeah, that's a dumbass shot, but again, I get timely board. And here you see my struggles going up against two bigs. Like I wasn't able to box out anybody here, and they just get an easy board in the paint, an easy bucket. And this time here, I was able to get a good box out position on him, and I'm able to get the board. But even though sometimes even when you get some good rebounding animations, these bigs, it still somehow ends up landing in their hand, and I hate that when it happens. And this here, I fucking mistimed my shit, and then they get another easy bucket. And here was like a heads up play where I know my teammate wasn't gonna make this ball, so I didn't even bother going for the offensive rebound. Instead, I just ran back in transition. And per usual, teammates don't know how to pick up. But I'd rather give up a board and a foul rather than a 3-pointer. So I guess it was a good play here. Just want to show you guys like the last 2 minutes of the 4th quarter. We were down and my teammates are just throwing some scaries. And here, I think we should be able to chase him back. Nope. Green on over 5 people. Good dunk by my teammate here. Now we're just down by 1. We have to try and get defensive stops. Here I get another good box out. And that way I'm able to start the transition. If you control the rebound, you control the game. I'm able to get another box out and shove him out the way. Another easy transition bucket here. Let's go. Okay, let's see what my teammates can do. I think he's gonna throw another scary. Yep. Man. But look at this layup this guy makes. Like, he mistimed his shit so badly, but man, inside defense is just some next level trash this year. Again here, I don't usually go for offensive rebound, I just go for timely ones. Here I was able to get it, and just be patient when you get the board because people usually just jump. Oh wait, you just get easy. And watch me box the hell out of this guy. Just another foul drawn. So we're coming to an end. We're up by 3. Just trying to close this game out. See what my teammates can do here. I think this was the dagger here where he just fouls my teammate and he just hits both his free throws. Yep. And I just want to apologize to you guys for not posting as much. I've just been busy working, so I have some videos coming up. But yeah, thanks for watching.